What's up, Giants fans, Hub watchers, YouTube subscribers, Twitter and Instagram followers? It's Kush back at it with another one of these Friday night mock draft sims. This time, special edition with the members. I only got two in here currently, but members, if there's anybody in the chat that wants to join in, go over to community notes. The link is there. Since you're a member, you don't need to have your camera on because, well, unless a member for some reason shares the link with a troll, there's not going to be any trolls. So if you're shy or anything like that, you don't want to show your face, that's fine. Just keep your face off. But link is in community notes, guys. Members are any amount. All y'all can join. Hop in. Of course, I got Mike and Joel here, two great members who's always in the call-ins, and Diggy as well. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Al.
Oh, you can go.
Yeah.
Now we're here ready to talk some football.
Yeah. You know what? If everybody's doing good and a short answer like that, let's start off with the first topic then. Kind of mentioned it a little bit. And I guess I'll go with the members first since you guys aren't really on here that much. Let me go Mike, then Joel. What do you guys think about the players of the NFL trying to get a bit more power to themselves, almost kind of trying to get like what the NBA is with their players?
I agree, especially what Diggy said, because these players have been treated horribly over the last some odd years. And, I mean, I agree. That's all I have to say.
Well, as we all know, the NFL stands for not for long. And some of these guys only come in for 3 years at the most. So they might see a little bit of money. They don't have the 12-year contracts, or they're not good enough, or injuries happen. Now, I know that the NFL does have a retirement package, but you have to be in the league for so long to have access to that. So, I mean, that's hindering the guys that are in for a one and done. And then they're going through training camps and they're on practice teams. And I'm all for everybody getting their money. As in anything, you get your green. So I agree. However, with the way that today's world is and being politically correct, it's a hard line for them to cross without having fans saying, well, they're only whining because they're getting $10 million, but not every guy's getting that $10 million. And then they forget about that for the other players that are practice squad guys. So if the league and that can help out the lower tiered fellas, I'm all for it. I hope it happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're referring. The way you said, "I hope it happens." I thought you were gonna say more. Okay, Diggy. Diggy was saying, what Mike was talking about, how the league's kind of been bullying these guys.
Yeah, I feel like these players have been bullied. There have been so many players who have had like great individual careers who haven't really had team careers. And the quarterback, I mean, it's an example. A quarterback is dependent upon his offensive line, his receivers. There's a lot that needs to be right for a quarterback to be able to succeed, and they're wasting people's careers. Like Eli Manning, I feel like the entire second half of his career was wasted. Now, he's not the type to complain or force himself out, but you couldn't really blame him if he did try to do something like that. And the NFL these players, whenever they try to assert themselves, they usually they usually get cut. There's times where we say like, they signed an $80 million contract and there's $50 million guaranteed. So even if they retired or tore their ACL today, they still get $50 million. But there's a lot of retired players who were still waiting on their guaranteed money. So, I mean, I feel like they've been getting bullied for a while. So I just hope, they get some kind of help. I mean, why can't they get fully guaranteed deals? I don't.
And anybody got a response to that?
No, because I think we all agree, and most of the fan base will agree that, if you look at previous history in all sports, you had baseballs had multiple scandals because the owner has taken advantage of so much with the guys and the players. Basketball was like that for a while, and then the players took power, but now people are chirping at the basketball players a little bit. So it is such a fine line for these guys to walk to still retain the fan, not upset the apple cart, but yet get what they deserve. And these guys deserve it because there's not very many players. When you get 28, 29 years old, the league is looking to be done with you. What other sport has that to where you're only playing in the NFL for 6 or 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So
I agree with you there. And what do you guys think about, like, for example, what Diggy was saying with Eli? I guess, kind of forwarding it to the topic of today and yesterday and how it was Russ and Deshaun. Do you feel it's changed any on that? Because of the fact that these guys are making so much that, well, and at least in Russ's case, Deshaun is just the Texans being fools. But like, he's making so much that it kind of makes sense they can't have offensive line talent like that. Or do you still feel the same way? I'll go Diggy, then Joel, then Mike.
Can you repeat part of it? I had to check something.
I was like, do your feelings change towards it when it comes to like Russ and Deshaun?
Well, Russ, I mean, what's going on, man? But with Russ, I feel like Russ has had a lot around him. And I mean, I guess you can say the only thing he really hasn't had, they never really have gone out to purposely get that number one guy. DK was in the second round. So, I mean, maybe he projects as a number one guy, but I don't ever remember them going out and taking the number one kind of wide receiver. But I think Russ also runs himself into sacks, and that kind of inflates that number because when you scramble around routinely, you're going to run into a lot of sacks. We saw Patrick Mahomes run back literally like 45 yards this year and take a sack. So that necessarily, it wasn't really his offensive line's fault.
Right.
And then the same thing with Deshaun. Deshaun runs himself into even more sacks than Russ. So the offensive line thing is one thing, but to trade your superstar primo kind of quarterback, to trade his number one receiver that he had all of this chemistry with, that was the first strike. And then you don't let him have a say in who the quarterback, who the offensive coordinator, the coach, and the GM is going to be when he's literally your entire franchise. They have JJ Watt, but he's older, and they've released him. So he's the only thing that they would have had to look forward to, and he doesn't get a say in it. So, I mean, I understand Deshaun a little bit more than Russ, but as far as the offensive line goes for both of those teams, I think those offensive lines have been kind of underrated. I don't think they've been the best, but I think that they've given up a lot of sacks because of the style of play that those two quarterbacks
I'll definitely say the Seahawks offensive line gets a bit more like rap than it deserves, in my opinion. Like it's not as bad as people make it out to seem, at least with the Seahawks.
Mm.
Yeah,
they
go
were
ahead,
historically bad this year, but
well, wouldn't you say a good amount of the sacks though were like what Diggy says, just Russ running into them?
you talking about the offensive line or I think it's the defense.
No,
I was saying offensive line.
Oh,
yeah.
the offensive line. Oh, well, listen, they had. Oh, let me get Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous that Houston has not traded Deshaun Watson yet, and they don't. You see, if they trade him, they will get multiple first round picks. And you can use that to draft a quarterback. Instead, they're playing hard-nosed, and it's going to end up Deshaun's going to sit out.
Yeah, and he'll lose game checks too. So it's not a winning situation for Deshaun either. So if he were to sit out until he get traded, he's just not going to get paid. I mean,
yeah.
So.
And it kind of goes back to what Diggy was saying with fully guaranteed contracts. What about you, Joel? Does it change at all with these guys and Russ and Deshaun? Your thought on it?
Listen, I agree with everything that you guys said. I'm going to go a little different direction here, and I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on the reporters and the press that's driving these stories home to us as fans and to the casual fan. I mean, these guys, they're looking for a story. So they're trying to get clickbait. They're trying to get you to read their articles. So they're going to try to create the story that drives a wedge in between the fan base and the player And how many times have we seen a player, and Marshawn Lynch is probably the prime example, where he said one thing and the reporter reported it another way, which was one of the biggest reasons why he left Buffalo and why he was always shy of talking to a reporter. So even though, I can understand Deshaun, we just talked about it. They're not here for very long. These guys are winners. I mean, he didn't come out of some college that is 3A. I mean, he came out of Clemson where he won a national championship. He doesn't want to stick around. I mean, they had a team. They got rid of the coach. How much respect could you really have for an ownership, a coaching staff, or upper management, whereas they're firing the coach? Things aren't going the right way one year to the next year, because the year before they were in the playoffs, but they lost to Kansas City. So everyone was expecting more out of them than what they were able to actually put out on the field. But everything just got a wedge driven into it, and half of it was caused because of the media. So when you have that scenario, that's why the teams are so much about locker room and keep it inside, and what's said inside stays inside. But these guys have to give a report. Everyone used to give Eli a hard time because because he's trying to think of the correct answer, that he's not going to throw his teammate under the bus. Deshaun doesn't want to throw anybody down there under the bus in Houston, but he understands it and he sees the writing on the wall. He's getting old. He doesn't have much time. He's not going to last. How many quarterbacks last as long as Brady does?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that would be my more stance on it, is misinformation or trying to get that storyline out.
By the way, shout out to Logan's Giant Zone, a young legend out here becoming a member. Thank you so much, man. I mean, you have access to the code now, bro. It's in community notes if you want to come in and talk, because Logan always calls in during the call-in shows as well. Thank you, Logan, for becoming a member.
Yeah, that's my boy midlife crisis Logan right there.
Yeah. If he pulls up, we're gonna see the midlife crisis in his eyes. But yeah, go ahead, Diggy.
Yeah, I mean, just like what I was saying, Deshaun Watson, it's just like Mike said, it's crazy that he hasn't been traded yet. It's like they're just trying to flex their power. Yeah. Because there's no reason why they should not have traded Deshaun Watson to the Jets. And I mean, I don't know what the Jets were offering, but to be able to trade up and get Zach Wilson. What's going on?
What's good?
Yeah, you know what it is too. They should have traded him to the Jets, because the Jets have 2 first-round picks this year in the same draft.
The Jets have 2 first-round picks this year, and the first next year,
or even Miami.
Exactly, and they would get their pick back. They would get their pick back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, confusing there. Confusing.
Yeah, a lot of people have been agreeing with since Joel brought it up. Sabrina being one of them. I think who else was it? Jaden Dawkins saying it. Pretty sure Big Pat Sports Talk was saying it as well. The media is really not on anybody's side, and you obviously, because you could apply this beyond sports alone. But the media is not really out here to try and report the most accurate thing rather than to try and get the most clicks. So yeah,
I'll say the majority of media isn't.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of Giants reporters like Pat Trainer, like Art Stapleton. They usually report the actual news, but there are a lot that definitely make up their own stories and put their own spin to things.
I like Art.
Yeah, I like Art the most, probably.
You come on camera too, right?
Logan, so you got any thoughts on it?
I was sorry.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's night. But I couldn't really get to listen because I was signing in. But I've been meaning to talk to Joe recently. Dude, you got some good points.
Go ahead and speak on those good points.
People have been saying we don't need to draft line depth. We don't need to draft line depth. I agree with you. We do need to draft line depth. And DJ, eventually, next year, I do agree with you. He will, if he gets a weapon, he will go off.
By the way, Logan, I'm going to ask you to mute when you're not talking, because I'm hearing TV or something in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, but
that's on a train or something.
Yo, you hear like reels, right?
It's a vacuum.
It's a vacuum. Gotcha.
But
Friday night, gotta do some chores. Yeah.
Logan brings up a good segue to the Nate Solder thing today, which is Solder says he wants to play in 2021. I'm gonna tell you, when I say I was surprised. I was completely convinced the Zoo was gonna be off the team.
Well, here's the thing. when he came out, he said he's gonna play, but doesn't mean he's gonna be for the Giants. So he said he came out and pretty much came out of his opt out. It doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna be a Giant. I still think the Giants should move him. This is what we thought was gonna happen. That when the next year rolls around, we would have to move Nate Solder. He'll go play elsewhere. But the news kind of shocked me in the beginning. But I mean, it's something that obviously he has to come out and say that, oh, I'm back. So now the Giants can move him.
Did you guys
go ahead,
also
Joe.
see Nate Solder in a comment even said, he says, I haven't been working out or getting into physical shape like I probably should have been. So that right there in itself is telling me, wow, there's a red flag on top of him wanting to come back.
Yeah, and he's a threat to the Matt Parrott legacy. So
yeah.
Mike, what do you think about it?
Man, I just want him gone. No hard feelings.
hard feelings.
I wish him and his son the best, but it's time to move on. He pretty much sucked when he was out there. Besides the second half of 2018, he did pretty good. But all of 2019, he just stunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about? And by the way, thank you, Sabrina, for plugging the video. Sabrina out here doing her thing. What do you guys think about possibly? And this is completely unrealistic in my opinion. But what if the Giants convinced this man to take the most massive pay cut in like recent memory, and he's all of a sudden earning like $4 million a year? What do you think about him as tackle depth then?
Tackle depth, possibly, but with tackle depth, I'm not signing for $4 million. Tackle depth,
I agree with. Sorry.
Good.
I agree with KB. For $4 million for depth, no. But if he's something like 3.5, we'll be good there.
Well, first of all, guys, the NFL Players Association isn't going to allow him to take that kind of pay.
Yeah, that would be huge, right?
Sure. They'll jump in there real quick and defend him.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You're robbing the man.
Right. We just got done talking about how the coaching staff, the owners is raiding the players' pocketbooks, and here we are. We want to take away $16 million from some poor guy that signed a legal binding document.
Yeah.
I commented in the Hubs video earlier today. He has this great move where he lays on his back and says, "Come hit my QB."
The thing is, the thing with Solder, though, and I don't want to compare him to Flowers because I would use that for Flowers. The thing with Solder is that sometimes he tries, but
here's the thing. Yeah, Solder would try and just get legitimately beat. He just legitimately not
like
a good match.
Flowers is out there, and I don't think he tried.
Just not even try.
Yeah,
dude,
I think Flowers tried and then he realized he just couldn't do it.
Right. So he just
and then I think also what happened to Eric Flowers. The biggest reason why I think he ended up being the bust that he ended up, he was too sensitive for New York.
Yeah,
because that rookie season that he played, he played against Greg Hardy when Greg Hardy was still a problem. And he gave up like one pressure that entire game. And he was injured that game. And he was injured that entire season. So I was like, okay, Eric Flowers next year is going to be healthy. He has some good tape. And then that next year, with all of the hate he was getting on Instagram, he turned his Instagram comments off.
Yeah, I remember.
And he never recovered from it. He just couldn't deal with it.
Bobby Hart the same. Even though Bobby Hart was a 7th round pick.
That's why you got to scout the mental part, because some of these players just fold.
By the way, shout out to Frosty for $2 super chat. He said, "Oh my God, Sabrina, heart emoji." This continues. Sabrina, please let me know if it does make you uncomfortable at any time, because I never want any of my viewers to be uncomfortable.
This dude lost his mind that one night.
Frosty is obsessed with her. A shout out to Josh Valencia for the $5 super chat. He says Waddle at 11, Freiermuth at 42. Bro,
I love how we're having these talks now, because we had that stream where we talked about tight ends, and now everybody's on board. Tight end at the second round.
He's not falling to 42.
I know. I'm hoping. Here's the thing. I'm hoping, because I just finished working on my mock draft. I think there is a possibility where if teams actually draft by their need late in the first, if they actually start drafting by their need, which is kind of sometimes doesn't happen, they'll go best player available. But I kind of put it like a scenario. That's kind of how my first round mock is going, just based on need at the back end of the first. there's a chance Pat Fryermuth falls to the second, but he also needs to fall to 42. So that's going to be a challenge. But
by the way,
Yeah.
sorry, Joel, I have a question for you. My dad has been trying to grow a beard, but he just can't. Do you have any tips?
Guys, I started this thing in September of last year, and it just keeps growing out. I mean, I shaved every day, and I just got tired of shaving. I couldn't handle it no more. But now I got this big old thing on my face. It looks like I'm getting attacked by a stray cat. You know, I put a shirt
No,
on.
you low key got the Viking look going on.
I grab my beard, whisker hairs when I'm sleeping or whatever. You know, it's like you go to grab the blanket, you grab your beard, pull the hairs, punch yourself in the face.
Man.
Dude, I tell you, it's not really all that much worth it. I mean, however, you know,
Joel,
when
does
you
it
get
feel
a sub,
good? Does it feel good when you're talking to somebody like, say, a family, and you think you just go,
Yeah, when you start thinking.
I do that. You know what? I can't stop it either.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I barely got anything going on. I'm just like,
I do exactly. I do it. I don't even.
then the creams and the oils I have to use, and then
Oh, yeah.
the itches, and you're sitting there looking like this. And the mask thing, this mask thing is god awful because I'll have hairs poking up all over the friggin' place,
Yeah.
constantly combing.
Static.
Out.
You got some static going. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then you find, you know, you've had a chicken wing a couple days ago. You'll
Oh
find,
man.
wait, that actually happens? Because
Yes.
oh man.
No.
I mean, not a chicken wing, but there's always food there.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
I can't
always-
help it.
I
There's
can only
always
imagine the massacre with all this lettuce getting stuck.
Yeah. Especially when you get the creamy sauces and then it like clumps
Oh,
together.
yeah. Oh, man.
Oh. So hey, it's kind of cool to have a beard, but you know, I'm going to try to grow it as long as I possibly can. I mean, I might jump on one of these streams and it's gone. But I want to get a picture where I got the braids of the beads from the Norse, the Viking with the braids in my hair. My daughter can do that. So I want to get a picture of that, maybe come on stream one time like that, just to have it folded back into a braid.
Do it.
I don't know, guys. It's getting close to summer. It's
Big Blue in the Bronze. I don't know if he said this when you start talking about the food, but now he just start talking about Turkish food. Hey man, swing some, bro. Oh, he got some chicken kebabs.
Turkish fruit.
Vegetable bread and rice.
I didn't know Big Blue in the Bronze was Turkish.
I don't think he is Turkish. I think he just got Turkish food because he lives in NYC.
Okay,
Pretty sure he probably got some halal food from the halal carts. But yeah, so I mean, are you guys ready to start the mock then?
Hey,
I'm all
you got me talking. You talking about food here? I miss the truck driving days. I've been to all 48 states. I know some really good places where I can go eat. Louisiana had to, huh?
Sorry, do you guys still hear that buzzing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
Yeah. It's all good, man.
I mean, Louisiana was my favorite place to eat.
Why? What would you get in Louisiana?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What?
man, anything. You get alligator down there. You can get rattlesnake. You can get etouffee. You can get jambalaya, real jambalaya.
Just like that southern, yeah,
I
man.
live there.
They have some stuff like that down here in Florida, man. Like a bunch of people from Louisiana come
Yes.
down here. You can get those like seafood boils, man, which is
Yes.
oh my god, man.
I
it's
lived there
delicious.
for a few years.
Yeah.
I had a Drew Brees jersey for 3 years. I was a Saints fan. I'm not lying.
Hey,
All right, Logan. It's been nice knowing you. You get.
How'd you go from Saints to Giants?
I wasn't even a real fan. I was just pretending so that I wouldn't get beat up in.
Gotcha. Yeah. Only the strong
Nice.
survive.
That's back when I didn't even know the player of the jersey who I had.
I'm going to order some boudin here next week. That's rice and sausage and a natural casing. You throw it in a breakfast sausage. Oh, that stuff is fire. Oh, I could eat that morning, noon, and night.
Well, so Louisiana, you're really in love with it. What was the worst state that you had food from?
Oh, worst.
The worst state that I had food from?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. I mean, I got a couple of stories I could tell. Like when I was coming out of Miami one time, there was a Coca-Cola plant down there, and Kid Blue knows as you're coming out of the state on 95, they got these waypoints, checkpoints where you got to stop and show the DOT. The cop pulls me over. He says, "Hey son, what you got in the truck?" And I said, "Coke. I'm coming out of Miami."
Coke.
Oh
my god!
I
got Coke and I'm coming out of Miami.
I did.
Did you get stopped?
Yeah, they stopped me automatically because it was a checkpoint. I had to register what I was bringing up out of the ports, or whatever I was bringing out. It was a food product, so they got these food checkpoints where you have to go in, show them your bill of lading, what you got on. I told the cop I had a load of coke on.
Coming from Miami.
Yes, I did too.
Oh man,
that's one of those. That's one of those moments where you just give up on life.
I did. Write that in there. I'm like, I made it as a truck driver if I can get away with that one.
So Big Boom LeBron's giving us a little ancestry lesson on him. He lives in Brooklyn. He went to a place called Istanbul. I'm guessing not the actual Istanbul, probably the restaurant he's talking about. He said, I'm actually a mixture of Serbian, Irish, Italian, German, and Greek, at least according to his ancestry. Not Turkish though. That's one mixture right there, bro.
Yeah, that's one mixture. I gotta do my ancestry, man.
I always wanted to try it. I don't know.
Because my father's side is totally unknown. Like we don't know what the hell he is. So
my family did that for a little bit. I despise them because they ignore me for a week.
What do you know what you are? What you're a mixture of then, Logan? You said your family did the ancestry thing?
Yeah, we're German, Italian, and Irish, and Russian.
And
Polish.
Jesus, another big mix.
Russia.
That's a huge mix. I always want to try it out and see what's up. Diggy isn't back yet. He said he's gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and start it because I really ain't got nothing else to.
This is definitely not right back.
But we're gonna go in the order we're listed. So I'll go first, then Mike, then Joel, then Logan, then KB, then Diggy. Let me share this right now. Chrome tab. And as we all know, the PFN mock draft simulator is our simulator of choice. Guess what, though, guys? They took away the X on the ad, so now we're stuck with the ad. There's no X to get rid of the ad anymore.
Oh, man, just download AdBlock real quick.
I'll probably do it for the next one.
The way this website ranks the prospects is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like it.
They have Ronnie Perkins as a second-round draft pick.
Well, there's a lot of people that are in the second round, right?
I think he's a third-round talent.
Okay, all right. Yeah, cause I'm looking at DraftNet. I use Draft Network, and they have him as like a second-round pick.
Nah, he's like a third-round guy for sure. But I will say, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I see Frankie G is in here as well. Thank you, Frosty. I appreciate it. BCQ, Benny's in here as well. Big Pat was in here as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's go. I got the hardest pick, Trevor Lawrence, to the Jaguars. Mike, you're up with the Jets.
I thought you were going to go Trayvon Grimes.
If he could play
QB, Florida. Maybe. Florida and Jacksonville, you know.
Mike?
For the Jets, I'm going to take Penei Sewell.
Really?
Woo!
Oh, man. My man, Josh Valencia is going to be crushed if he's still in here. He wanted Penei Sewell to the Dolphins so badly.
I'm sorry, Josh.
But now, Joel, you're up.
All right.
Oh my goodness, the Dolphins at 3. They had their ups and downs this year. I mean, they were constantly in quarterback limbo because it was either Fitzpatrick. They really wanted to get Tua on the field. I mean, I didn't get a chance to watch the Dolphins a ton. I mean, what? What could really help Tua the most? I mean, because if Penei Sewell's gone, so I don't want to take a tackle at 3 this high. So,
do you want to try and trade down?
I would if I was them, actually.
In that spot, if Penei Sewell was gone, because I mean they could use a lot of help, and they do have another pick in the first, but maybe trade down. I don't know who would want to come up. I don't think Detroit would want to come up. Carolina, they might come up. Denver might not. I don't know.
What about the Eagles?
I don't think the Eagles are going to come up because I think they're probably going to have whoever they want there at 6, whether it be a quarterback or whether it be a wide receiver.
I think the Eagles take Trayvon Grimes.
I mean, that defense was pretty good last year. What about cornerback help for them? You guys?
I don't think cornerback help would be something they consider at 3, though.
Right. That's just it. I mean, there's some really good players on the board, but his position value, yeah, I'd say trade down with somebody. Maybe the Panthers might want to come up and get their quarterback.
Okay, then let's go ahead and let's see here. I have to zoom out. Let me zoom out. Bam. So we got the Panthers going up, and I can't even click next properly because they have this weird ad thing now. To the Dolphins next. So they're gonna swap firsts, and what else? As of right now, we're only doing a first round mock. So I can
then trade them all. Then if that way it goes through.
Let's see. Accepted. Yeah. So you're now picking for the Carolina Panthers. Where are you going?
I'm going to go quarterback. Probably. Probably Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson to the Panthers. They get their new QB over there. Falcons now up with Logan.
Ooh. Oh, this is easy. Justin Fields.
Oh, it was really that easy? Okay. They said Matt Ryan, bro. We're done with you.
Well, I think Justin Fields would sit on the bench for a year.
Still means they're done with Matt Ryan.
I know.
But yeah, KB, you're up with the Bengals.
All right. The Bengals. All right, so I'm going to take. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, I'm going to take Rashawn Slater.
Yes, thank you.
Really? Okay. Well, actually, I'm not that surprised because you don't want to kill a Burrow. But yeah.
Right.
Sean Slater going to the Bengals.
I've seen Kyle Pitts there, and I hate it.
And Diggy came back just in time, or is he gone again? His camera is off. There he is.
There he is.
With the Eagles at 6.
Man, listen, every time I get something delivered, people stand outside my apartment and they act like they can't find it. They act like they can't find the building.
Yo,
and I always have to go outside.
Me, and I live in a house.
Bro, for me, they always stand outside. I'm like, yo, I'm opening the door because I'm in an apartment building. So I'm like, yo, the door's open. They're like, yo, you got to come down. I'm like, why? The door's open. They're like, nah, I don't know where to go. I'm like, all right, so you can't read, I guess.
They say, like, I don't see a bell. It's like a huge, whatever. Anyway, we got the Eagles here. Can you scroll back to the top to see who's on the board? Yeah, I'm not doing it. I will not do it. Every time I'm going to act like I don't see him here. The Eagles are going to take give them Caleb Farley.
Hey, you know, the funny thing
I
is,
would go Kyle Pitts there.
Sabotage at its
it makes sense.
Trayvon Grimes.
It does make sense. But that's why he just didn't want to see the wide receivers on the board.
Go Trayvon Grimes.
I just don't want to ever see Jamar Chase playing for the Eagles ever.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would hate myself if that happened.
Now I would legit be sad. But now I'm with
it is a huge possibility. So
now I'm with the Detroit Lions, and Jamar Chase is there, and I have to give them to him, even though I don't want to see him on the Lions either, because the Lions just kill.
Would ruin him.
They just kill stars, but it's gonna be Chase.
They need wide receiver. Like every single one of their freaking wide receivers are free agents.
If that Jamar Chase to the Eagles happens, it's gonna be that Spider-Man hanging himself meme.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Mike. You got the Dolphins now.
Okay, and I will take Devontae Smith.
All right, bet. Okay, I'm liking what's happening for the Giants.
I like that for Miami because a lot of people have Devontae Smith going 3, but now they get to trade down and still get Devontae Smith.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead there, Joe.
Well, if I'm Denver, I really think that.
Pull the team needs.
I'm thinking that what's his name? Is he going to come back healthy or not? The linebacker.
They need cornerback help desperately.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Quiddy Pay here because what's his name's going to be gone.
Miller.
Oh yeah,
Von Miller. He got hurt last year. He's getting older. He's lost his step. I mean, they got a good wide receiving core, so that's not really going to help. Give me Quiddy Pay here.
Okay. And Nate says that he doesn't see the Lions going Chase because they're tagging Galladay. I don't care what happens. If Chase is there at 7, I'm pretty sure the Lions would go Chase. It's not like there's no reason not to go Chase at 7 if he's there, in my opinion. That's what I think. Go ahead, Logan. You got the
all right, scroll all the way down. See who's the lowest player on the board. Nah. Trayvon Grimes.
Who is the lowest player on the board? It goes to the 400s?
Zach Davidson for the offensive side. I think it's Zach Davidson either way.
It
Let me
goes
see.
to the 400s? What?
No, it's Havonte Beckett,
All
a
right,
linebacker.
This one's fairly easy.
There's only 250 players drafted. How do they have 400 prospects listed?
It's called undrafted free agents.
Yeah, but damn.
This one's easy. Sertan.
And looky here. Look who drops for the Giants at 11.
Jalen Waddle, baby.
I think in every situation possible, Jalen Waddle is always dropping to.
Are you
11.
sure? Are you sure you don't want to take Kyle Pitts?
It's very, very tempting. It's very tempting, Mike. By the way, Mike, you loads in my cup, man. I filled up with the cran grape today, man. How's it go with the cran
By the
grape?
way, shout out to Bobby Murphy in here, Eagles fan. He tunes in every now and again. Appreciate the support, Bob.
Uncle Rico.
And your boss and Ron Osmond. What's up, guys?
Yeah, so I'm going for my New York Giants, our New York Giants. We are going Jalen Waddle.
And I like Waddle a lot, man. Ever since I started scouting him, like actually looking at the tape a little bit more, this dude, he can legit do anything on the field, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead there, Diggy, with 12 49ers.
All right, this is a slam dunk. Give me Trey Lance.
Yeah, I'm
It's
seeing a
a
lot of
no-brainer. It's a
But dude,
no-brainer.
they have Josh Rosen.
every time. Josh Rosen. Every time I'm doing a mock, like I did a couple of like just practice mocks, and Trey Lance is the right pick at 12.
13. Oh, it's me. I'm like, who's next with 13? So Rashawn Slater is gone, which is usually my go-to here for the Chargers.
Mhm.
I'm still kind of like, I still kind of want to go Darisaw out of Virginia Tech, but out of curiosity, what is the Chargers' others needs? Corner, guard.
They could go tight end if they don't bring Hunter Henry back.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Good call,
Absolutely right, Mike.
They definitely could, but because I am such a guy that I want to protect my QB, I'm gonna go Darisaw. I'm sorry, I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill.
And that's a good dude. I love Darisaw, man.
I think he's the best pass protector in the draft.
He is the best pass, and I think he's up there with Slater and Penny Sewell. I don't think anybody should think of him as less.
In my opinion, Penei Sewell has the most potential, but he just needs to develop.
Yeah, he's very raw. I think Christian Darisaw is a little bit more technically sound. There we go. I was thinking about the word.
I want to give a quick shout out to Jay Berman, because Jay Berman was in here before the stream started, and he said he's sorry that he couldn't make it. He's been busy doing his thing, which, by the way, is a very, like, this man Jay is a saint, bro. This man's out here working at food banks, helping out the community. Jay, you don't need to apologize for that, man. You are being a great dude, and I appreciate you tuning in when you have the time, man. I just want to say that because Jay's out here doing work, like good work. There's no reason for you to apologize to missing the shows, man.
Yes, sir.
Who's up next? It would be Mike with the Vikings.
I am going to shock some people here.
Rosen is the GOAT, Big Blue.
I am going to take Kyle Pitts.
I don't think it's that much of a shock because Rudolph isn't exactly like a slam dunk at tight end right now anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They've got Irv
This is your
Smith,
pick,
but-
so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, they got Irv Smith, but if they really want just a weapon on offense, instead of just calling him, because a lot of people now are like not even calling him a tight end, they're calling him a weapon on offense, a gadget player. So, because usually you got the gadget players. Usually you have the gadget players that are running back and wide receivers, but this one's a tight end and wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So,
for people saying
a lot of teams are valuing him as a receiver only.
Yeah. I can't see him only. Yeah, I cannot see him only being a receiver, but
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So I
Go
got
ahead,
New
Joe.
England. Man, New England's a mess. Well, they had 9 players opt out due to COVID or more. They did re-sign their quarterback for a 2-year deal. I seen that today somewhere. Belichick's a defensive guy, and I'm sure he's going to find a fit for Russo somewhere in there because he just likes those types of players.
Parsons.
So Greg Rousseau does go not only the first in the top 15. I'm sure Diggy probably choked on his food a little bit.
I see I see Belichick. He takes those troubled players though, and he creates.
I would have gone Parsons.
Yeah, but Belichick dislikes that type of player. I mean, look at all the guys that he's ever given a big contract to. They're defensive linemen that were questionable, but they always produced for him.
All right, I'm up next. Let's see.
I know I got Diggy, but
shout out to Patrick T in here as well.
This is pretty easy.
Mac Jones.
I would have said that if they didn't resign their quarterback.
Yeah, who?
Yeah, go ahead there, Logan.
I'm probably gonna JC Horn here.
No need to overthink it.
So original. Logan's so original.
Amazing.
Hey, you're up there, KB.
All my picks have been amazing.
All right, we got 17. In most of my practice, I was always taking Jeremiah here, but now that Micah Parsons is available, I'm taking Micah Parsons. And listen, I know people don't like Parsons because of everything that's been going on, but if anybody will take a player like that, it's John Gruden.
I can picture him in a Raiders jersey.
Yeah. I definitely see that. So Michael Parsons in Vegas is likely.
Diggy got the Dolphins and they got Devontae Smith earlier.
They took Devontae Smith?
Mm-hmm. They traded down.
Where someone like that belongs, Las Vegas.
Give me Najee Harris.
Ooh, 2 weapons.
Ooh.
All right.
I like it.
More than a power back.
Built by Bama.
Now, what I'm about to do is going to have mixed responses, but I think it's going to be good for the football team.
Mac Jones.
I'm going Mac Jones at 19 to the football team.
Mac Jones. Let's go.
Mac Jones.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My hype for him is not fake. I like Mac Jones a lot.
My dad thinks Mac Jones should be picked in the 7th round.
Dude, because I watched Devontae Smith's film and Jalen Waddle's film, and I can't ignore the fact how well placed those balls are, man.
Yes.
It's perfect. There was this one play to Devontae Smith. I forgot what team was against this year. But one play to Devontae Smith in the end zone, it's like a seam route, and right over the defender, and Devontae Smith was able to snag it up there. That's not a game manager type play. He could be more than that.
Was that the Arkansas game?
I cannot remember. I can't put a.
I will say this. I think there's
visual.
definitely been overhyping from particularly Devontae Smith. Like he tweeted out the other day that Mac Jones was a better quarterback than Tua. How do you guys feel about that?
He is. He
He is?
Woo!
Whoa!
Let's go, Diggy. If Diggy
Whoa,
says
Diggy.
it on, Mac Jones.
You can't just say that and
If
then
Diggy
leave it at
says
that.
it,
You have to
it's
say
what
something
you
else.
do.
You got to say something else right now, Diggy.
I've just never been that impressed by Tua.
Okay.
I mean, I just never really have been.
Thank you. My overhypeness of Tua has been faked and falsified because I was trying to fit in with the draft mob last year because I wanted to hide my true feelings for Tua, but I didn't love Tua in college, man. I really didn't love him.
Patrick T had a good point. What happened to Kyle Trask?
Oh, nice question there.
Kyle
He fell off
Trask-
so much.
Yeah, Kyle Trask always been like. Because obviously I have a friend, he's a huge Gators fan. I asked him, I was like, dude, this Kyle Trask guy, your quarterback is like projected in the first round. He's like, dude, he's not going in the first.
The fact that he had Heisman votes over Najee Harris just makes me shoot myself.
He said that Kyle Trask is a type of quarterback. He's like a old generation quarterback. He said if this was the 2005 draft or something like that, where quarterbacks weren't as mobile and moving out the pocket and such, like Kyle Trask, yeah, he would be more of a first round pick, but not in this NFL.
What is he projected now? Like 4th round?
I think no, he's like late second. I see people.
And what happened to Chuba Hubbard?
Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, he dropped off as well.
I think he got hurt, didn't he?
Because wasn't
Am I wrong?
He did.
Wasn't he the number 1 running back?
Yeah.
Let me just quickly get the super chat. Shout out to Jay Murray for the $5 super chat. He says, I appreciate the kind words, Kush, but I sure as hell ain't no saint. Just some guy. That's it, my man. People need a hand up. Jay, listen, you're a good man then, bro.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that, bro. You're a really good man, bro. Out here doing that.
Sir.
Everybody put hashtag
good man.
Good man.
Hashtag good man in the chat. Another good question was, or actually comment. Michael B says Parsons is gonna lose all his rookie money in Vegas. Yo, y'all really down on Parsons, huh? And then shout out to Drew Pierce in here. I'm guessing a Cowboys fan because I see the Cowboys picture. And yeah, but okay, then Diggy, if you say that about Tua, then how do you think he's gonna do his career in general in Miami? Because now I'm interested in your thoughts on that.
Well, I'm just somebody, I like rookie quarterbacks. I like rooting for them. So, I mean, I want all of them to succeed, but Tua just never really impressed me the way he impressed everyone else. I mean, I think that Tua needs – my comparison for Tua has pretty much always been Dak, and I think he needs a lot around him. And if he doesn't have it, I just don't see it happening. I mean, I think Tua is what people think Mac Jones is. I think Mac Jones elevated his receivers. He really.
What do you say to guys like Drew Pierce who bring up his receivers were wide open?
Well, first off, they had a great offense. They had great play design. So a lot of times people were wide open. But you have to realize there are times where people are wide open and they have to slow down to catch a ball because they're so wide open and the quarterback can't put it in stride. Every single time. How many times did we see Devontae Smith and Waddle and Mechie catch a pass and they're in full stride and they don't have to slow down consistently, always right on the money. And I don't understand why I don't understand how Nate is so low on Mac Jones. But I mean, I just don't get it, man. Like, and it's consistently right in the right spot.
And I'll tell you what, man, you have to, when you have fast receivers like Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Mechie, man, they're fast guys. You have to anticipate your throws because they're moving so fast. You have to throw before they're on the mark. So he's always hitting his receivers in stride and in tight, closed spaces, anticipating routes. He does a great job at that, man. He's not – people think he's more of a game manager. I don't really know why.
I think he's better than that.
He's more than that, man. He definitely is.
Patrick says, I like Mike Jones a lot, but remember the talent he had at Bama he won't have the next level. He had 3 first-round receivers last year. Jerry Jeudy, Henry
but so did Tua.
Smith.
So does every Alabama quarterback.
Yeah.
Every Alabama quarterback always has the best wide receivers in college.
You can always see it.
I will say this. I really think he's going to be the most successful if he goes to a team like Washington. That's really just like they're a good – like they just need a quarterback, in my opinion. He's going to be superb there.
Hey, listen, if you guys really want to think about it, you talk about somebody that had that same type of offense at Ohio State. His name was Dwayne Haskins. There is no way you can compare Mac Jones to Dwayne Haskins when they had the same college, the same team, basically, because Haskins had 7 first-rounders. Mac Jones is going to have 7 first-rounders, but yet the comparison is so much different. You have to look at what the quarterback's doing. He's not just running the ball. Mac Jones stood in the pocket, got crushed, got slammed, got hurt in the national championship game, stayed out there and was throwing on dots. So he hit Waddle. So that guy does not get a first half record receiving yards without him putting the ball where it's got to be catchable, him standing in the pocket.
There you go.
It's like this. I mean, I feel like people really aren't giving him credit. I mean, you can see when someone's being carried, and you can see when it's just a team full of good players. I mean, you can't be mad at someone because they have good players on their team. Patrick Mahomes has probably the best offensive coordinator in the league, some of the best receivers.
Real quick,
is throwing up wide open.
Real quick, bro. Shout out to Bordenaro. He brought up one name we didn't even bring up, who had the most help, Joe Burrow. This man had the greatest college football season of all time with the greatest college football team of all time.
I love Joe Burrow.
Doesn't take away from how good he was.
Joe Burrow was superb in LSU, man.
Tell me, listen. If I wasn't a Giants fan, if I wasn't a DJ fan, Joe Burrow would be my favorite player to root for.
I'm saying, I love Joe Burrow.
Listen,
my dad's a diehard LSU fan.
Joe Burrow. First off, Joe Burrow is the college GOAT. Jamar Chase is the college wide receiver GOAT. I don't want to hear anything
just so everybody knows, Diggy is an LSU fan. All right.
But I will say this: he's not exactly exaggerating with the Joe Burrow part, because like that was the greatest quarterback season in college football history.
Tim Tebow was the college GOAT.
But if you guys want to talk about somebody else who was good in college but couldn't do it in the pros, how about Tim Tebow?
Yeah,
Tim Tebow was a monster
in college.
Tim Tebow, Vince Young, Cam Newton, all monsters.
Yes. So you know what? Guys, just because the pros say that they're going to be good, or these so-called experts are going to say, yeah, they can come into the NFL and play, it don't always work. So,
Yeah.
In 2000, everyone said Giovanni Carmazzi was the best quarterback in that draft class, and Tom Brady with the 199th overall pick was the best.
Giovanni Carmazzi
Quarterback.
Well, that's just like the 1983 draft when Dan Marino went 32nd to Miami.
Nate, I brought up Cam Newton just because I was just bringing up people who were just amazing in college in general.
Right.
But back to LSU, back to Joe Burrow being the GOAT. You could tell when Joe Burrow was on the field that he was throwing to amazing talent, but he was also an amazing player. And I get that same sense, not to the same level, because Joe Burrow is like up here. Mac Jones he's pretty good, but I just don't see that. With Tua, I felt like he was being carried. I always felt like he was being carried. With Mac Jones, I feel like he's just a part of a good team.
Mm-hmm.
But we got off quite a tangent there, Mike. To kind of steer it back to the draft, you'll be up with Chicago here.
Chicago.
And this is between two people, Elijah Vera Tucker and Bateman. I'm gonna go for Rashad Bateman.
Okay, going with the wide receiver
Yeah, I was gonna
over.
say, keep in mind they are losing
Lineman.
Allen Robinson probably. So
Okay, and Joel, you're
Yeah.
Oh, the Colts. Let's see. This one could be interesting. What, can you bring up what they're saying that their team needs are there, Hub?
for the Colts, keep in mind wide receiver, a guy like Tony is still
I
available.
know they need
T.Y.
a
Hilton.
tackle.
Tackle.
They need a tackle desperately.
They
Yeah,
have QB as a need still.
it says tackle, edge, wide receiver.
That's what I think it's Slater here.
It's not a mistake,
still
Diggy.
good
It's
for
not a
Carson
mistake. Diggy, it's not a mistake.
I feel so good for Carson Wentz.
Throw Slater in here.
Slater already went.
I was
Oh,
gonna
did
say
he?
if Slater was on the board. That'd be crazy.
That's what I thought. I thought I saw. I can't see the
So Slater
thing
and
is-
Darrisaw are gone.
Oh, they're both gone. Well,
Yeah.
hell. I don't.
You could go a Tony if you wanted to in terms of wide receiver.
What about Terrace Marshall?
He's still on the board, I think.
He'd be a perfect.
Wait,
T.Y.
did Tony already go? Did he
No.
disappear from the
No, he's
board?
there. They just
okay,
have him
okay.
at 32.
32, okay.
I think Terrace Marshall would be a perfect T.Y. replacement, but Tony would probably go first.
And then in terms of edge, you do have a couple good edge players still
Lord.
here.
Yeah.
I know who I would take.
Oh man. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with that edge rusher, Olujuwari.
I was
Goes to the Titans.
I was
mean,
gonna say
the Colts.
Barmore.
I think Barmore. Well, I'm gonna leave this to now you with the Titans. I was gonna say I think Barmore would be kind of good on the Titans.
Let's see here. I could go a few directions here. Can I see edge real quick? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Barmore. They need D tackle.
The tackle goes there. Hopefully, him and Simmons could form a duo.
He was a one-man wrecking crew in that championship game.
Yeah.
Now we got the Jets, who went surprisingly. This was Joel's pick back then. Penny Sewell at 2. What did it go at 23 here, KB?
All right. So, we went Penny Sewell with the first Jets pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's off the board. Hey, man, they pull up edge for me because you've got a defensive-minded head coach now. So there's no way, man. Oh God, you guys took all the freaking defensive guys out of there. You could go Osai. I mean, maybe it's a little too high. I seen Jalen Phillips go really high. And I know where do they need a linebacker?
I think the Jets need everything.
Yeah, I think they need everything.
Yeah, it literally says tackle, QB,
Yeah.
running back, cornerback, edge.
Any good player is pretty much
Yeah.
your pick for.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh crap. Look what you've done!
I can't believe you've done this.
And
That's-
I can't believe you've done this.
That's a sign Deshaun Watson's going to the Jets.
Oh man,
Oh man! Oh, he's making the trade and everything.
that's the funny thing is he's making the trade.
This is
I was
the
just
son
rattled.
trying to
I was
trading,
just-
trading up to 1 to draft Trevor Lawrence.
By the way, Joe Burrow is better than Trevor Lawrence can ever dream to be.
I agree.
It's a fact. We all saw it live.
Is it me or does it seem like Trevor Lawrence, a lot of his passes are short, quick routes, and those receivers just get the yards after the catch?
I've noticed that. I've noticed that. Here's the thing. I think Trevor Lawrence has the ability, which is why I think he's projected so high.
Yeah.
That the Clemson system doesn't help his case
Yes.
a lot.
I
That's
remember
a good point.
Yeah,
remember
the Clemson system is very dink and dunk. When I was watching him, I was bored. I'm not gonna lie. I was bored watching Trevor Lawrence.
I remember one of the streams a few days ago. KB was saying how he's too orthodox, and Nate was like, "That's it."
Yeah, I remember.
He is, in my opinion, he is. I've seen him throw on the run. I've seen him throw on the run, and he stops and sets his feet. I'm like, dude, just sling it. Just sling the ball.
And the thing is, he can throw on
Nowadays-
the run.
He
He
could.
can do
Yeah,
everything.
he could. I feel, but I think he's
He
so
has the arm
whipped.
talent.
I
Now
think he's so whipped as far as technicality. Whoever's teaching, whoever's really like going one-on-one with him is like making sure he's getting all the fundamentals right and all the technicalities right. But when you go into the NFL, you have no time to think, man. You got 2 seconds to throw that ball. So if you got to quickly sidearm it or
Who did the Colts go with
do
again?
some crazy stuff, who
I
you guys
think that
pick for
defensive tackle.
Ojulari.
Ojulari. But
Oh,
now,
Ojulari.
nowadays in the league, when you're doing a bootleg, you don't have time to set your feet. You just got to rip it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll learn it.
D tackles are so fast now.
yeah.
Bam. See, guys, it only took a second. So who was with
As
the Jets
a-
and where you went?
As a Jets, as a GM of the Jets in this case,
Trayvon.
I'm kind of upset that Ojulari is off the board. But I'm just going to go with where this pick usually goes. I'll just take Najee Harris.
No, Harris is already
He's
gone.
gone.
Harris is already gone. Well, you
That's
bastards. You
I would
bastards.
go Eichenberg.
No, it's a little. No, they already have a tackle. You guys are. I think we got Penny Sewell here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna take Owusu. Probably go BPA here, and they need defensive talent anywhere, and he's more of like a Swiss Army knife. So, yeah, I'll take Owusu there.
I personally think he would play safety in the league, to be honest.
Yeah. Well,
So Diggy, it's got to be Kyle Trask here, right?
No, listen, don't tempt me. Let's look at the quarterbacks because they really have got.
They got
somewhere
Dwayne Haskins
rolling
bro.
out Dwayne Haskins and Ben Roethlisberger.
Kyle Trask is
Steelers
under
are already regretting their decision.
Hold on. Kellen Mond is projected higher than Kyle.
That's just disrespectful. That's
Kellen,
just disrespectful.
Kellen Mond.
who's David Mills? I mean,
Do we-
David Mills.
Do we have any players that converted like from quarterback to receiver or tight end or something? Because I would love to do that and just pick Ben Roethlisberger's replacement like that.
Oh,
Bro,
Uh,
Colt McCoy is listed higher than Kyle Trask.
oh my God.
Let's look at offensive. Let's take Wyatt Davis.
Wyatt Davis.
Okay.
I see that. That's cool.
And then I'm here with Jacksonville. Where should I go with Jacksonville? If I look at their needs, tight end, I still don't get why edges listed. Linebacker, QB. All right, so maybe I'll go linebacker here because there's still quite a big good linebackers left.
I like Nick Bolton a lot, dude. I like that.
I like Collins a little bit more.
I like all three of these guys: Bolton, Collins, and Browning.
Dylan Moses is still
Um,
injury prone.
I don't really like Dylan Moses too much. Not in the first.
Do they need tackle?
There's a lot of overrated Alabama linebackers out there too. Like
Yes.
Mac
Do they need
Wilson.
tackle? Maybe I'll go Jenkins.
They could use a tackle. Cam Robinson's a free agent.
Jacksonville could really use Eichenberg to protect.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
great
'cause
protector.
Cam.
I
Cam
feel like
Robinson-
they could probably get him
Or-
in the second. Because of that, you know what? Because of that, I'll go Bolton since the linebacker is a need
Yeah.
for them.
Linebackers listed as a need.
Yeah. So, Mike, you're up with the Browns.
I'm gonna take Zayvon Collins, linebacker.
I like that.
Two linebackers going in a row.
Good pick.
They get the replacement for Schobert, I'm guessing.
I think we all know the right pick here.
What, with the Ravens?
Oh, is he still on the board? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, he's still on the board. Oh, wow. Wow.
Lamar Jackson is trash.
oh, wow. Yes.
Kyle Trask.
Well, you know what? Here's the
Tony.
thing. You know, the Ravens lost Ingram, too. And Ingram was such a huge help to.
I want the Giants to sign him so bad.
Oh, man. I'm thinking about taking Etine here.
That's,
Another running back?
I think Baltimore.
They
was
already
right.
have. They already have J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards.
Yeah, I think Baltimore were right if they took a running back.
Yeah. I really like J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
Me too.
Boy, I don't know.
I would go Tony.
Or Terrence Marshall.
I would go Terrace Marshall.
Me too.
All right. I'll
I think Joel hates taking receivers. That's what I noticed.
I
noticed
you're not biased.
You know what? I can't help it. I'm just from the old school. When
I know,
we had his
man.
beef.
I know. I got the. I figured it out.
Have I got a second to go off on a tirade here, and you can put Marshall in here for the Ravens, Hub?
What happened?
Can I go off on a tangent here for about 2 minutes?
Go ahead.
Go
All
put
right,
Marshall
guys.
in. He chose Marshall.
Oh, hold on a second here. Did Emma Smith make Troy Aikman? Did Roger Craig make Joe Montana? Who made Dan Marino? He didn't have a running back. Jim Kelly was made by his name escaped me now. Thurman Thomas. So when you have a good running back, you have a good quarterback. And that's proven in the history. So that's why I was thinking about going to running back here, because when you have three guys, we all know that running backs get hurt. The depth is a key position at that.
Well, I agree, but I wouldn't take depth in the first round.
But you know what? That team is have you seen that kid run?
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh my God!
They do have two really good running backs.
They got three
Baltimore,
running backs. Three good running backs.
Oh,
Yeah,
do they have
Lamar.
three now?
Lamar.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's not on Lamar. I really think Lamar is the best running back in the league. Like, no knock at all. Like,
I can't listen to you say that without smiling, bro.
Serious?
I can't listen to you say that, Diggy, without smiling a little bit, bro.
Daniel Jones, man. Don't disrespect GJ. He's the best running back in the league.
man, Earth, Wind, and Fire got us a ring. So that's all I got to say.
That's true.
So are you going Marshall here then?
Yeah.
Okay. Bam. 28 with the Saints, Logan.
I could go a few. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do. They need a replacement, so let's go Kyle Trask. Nah. Their defense is old. Let's go linebacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
In the first, I don't think so.
Can you check corner?
They have moved.
We are really deprived of talent here.
They're messing with the rankings.
Can I see edge, please?
Why did they get rid of Eric? Why did they move Eric Stokes into like the third
Osai.
round?
Let's go Joseph Osai.
Yeah, I noticed that, by the way, Diggy. I noticed that too.
Like, I don't know why.
that-
What
and that's
happened to
what-
Eric Stokes?
I just
Dude,
got.
but that's what screwed me up a little bit when I made my mock draft. I had him getting taken in the fourth by everybody was like, "Oh, but you shouldn't be." But I was looking at all the rankings. I did all my research and did all the rankings. They all had him in the third or fourth round. I'm like, well, I guess he's the third or fourth round pick. I don't want to reach for a guy, right? So
I got to say something quick. Did you guys see Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft where Smith and Waddle were both on the board and he had us taking Rousseau?
yes,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yes.
Yep.
No, do you know how much mock drafts I've seen where at least one of those wide receivers are open and they had us taking Caleb Farley?
Listen.
Are you kidding me? I love Caleb
Listen,
Farley. Don't get me wrong.
you
I love
can-
him.
Not being mean,
justify-
How little do you have to know about football?
You can justify taking a corner. You can actually justify that. You cannot take Gregory Rousseau in the top 15 of an NFL draft. The NFL that we watch on TV, not the NFL that we go to sleep and dream about. The NFL we watch on TV.
If I gave my dog three options, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, or Greg Rousseau, she would literally learn how to talk and say, get Greg Rousseau out of here.
So I take it you don't like my New England with Rousseau pick then?
I like that, though, but not for the Giants.
Right.
I don't want
Well, that was 15. I figured,
I mean,
hey,
I'd
you
be
know what?
happy-
Give it to me.
I'd be happy if they took him because I despise the Patriots.
I think Rousseau is going to go
Listen.
right around
I think
late 20 to the end
The
of the first.
only way Gregory Rousseau can work is if he has someone, a good defensive coordinator, and use him
Hey,
correctly.
you're telling me Belichick wasn't a great defensive coordinator?
he's the
Great
goat of defensive coordinators.
You know what he could do with that kid?
He could.
Come on. Who
I'm saying
expected
I like
Gronkowski
the New England Rousseau pick.
You
I
know,
do like
Gronkowski and Hernandez. I remember those picks. Everybody says, "What the heck are you guys doing? Are you nuts taking 2 tight ends?" Well, he took 2 tight ends because one wound up in prison.
Joe, you're going off on the wrong guy. Logan likes the pick.
I like the pick, man.
I wasn't going off on that.
He's speaking generally.
That's
He's
for all
speaking
the
generally.
Belichick is
the goat of defensive coordinators.
The Giants
right,
are the GOAT
who's that?
defense.
Who's next? Am I next?
Yeah, you're picking with the Packers.
Okay,
And
cool.
head coaches, he is too.
Let me real quick. I'm gonna pull up my own. I'm gonna pull up their depth chart for Green Bay because I'm trying to think about their offensive line. Our lads.
Tevin Jenkins is they don't need a tackle.
Dad, you're a Yankees fan, right?
That's
Okay.
They could go center
They need a center and a guard. I'm gonna take Vera Tucker
because
here.
their centers are free agent.
How dare you not take a number 1 wide receiver for Aaron Rodgers? The press is going to eat you up.
I'm going Vera Tucker.
I don't care about a thing about baseball.
I don't know why they're listing him as a tackle here though, but
I think golf is more entertaining than baseball.
He's a tackle guard.
yeah, tackle guard, yeah. He's a USC player, but yeah.
I'm the Bills here. They usually try to go Freiermuth here. I'm not going Freiermuth. I'm going Jalen Phillips.
Giants trade
There you
Butterfinger.
Go need over BPA because I want this guy to fall to 42.
I just think Jalen Phillips, he needs to go to a team that can afford to miss on that pick. And if he's
because
healthy,
of his injury,
then that's a home. The Bills are going to be scary.
I'm so impressed by his film, man. I love it.
Honestly, I would have gone Atiane there for the Bills.
ETN?
Oh yeah, that's possible too.
They
They can do whatever they want at that pick. They can literally go best player.
Man, Singletary is such a disappointment to me, man. I loved him, man.
I'm so sad because Freiermuth would be perfect in our offense, and he's not going to last to 42.
Well, listen. I've been pushing this narrative for the past 2 weeks. We need to package Evan Ingram and some picks to move back up to take Freiermuth at the top.
Yeah,
of the
man.
second.
When you said that, and I was like, oh my god,
Evan Ingram. Let's see here.
Evan Ingram, a third.
Golden Tate.
They don't want Golden Tate.
But dump his contract. Just get rid of him too.
Just cut him. I wouldn't wish Golden Tate on him.
Hey, throw
Don't do that to
Soldier
the
in there.
Bills.
Solder.
Yeah, throw Soldier in there.
Oh yeah, please.
Wait, who's up and who's picking?
This is Nate Solder
you.
pass protection.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
What in the world do they need?
They need an offensive line.
They need interior line.
Wasn't all of your offensive line
Exactly.
injured, though?
That's why I was laughing.
No, but their interior offensive line stinks.
Do you think so?
Yes.
They have the guy from the Raiders that's there. The all-pro guard.
Not Kalechi. I think he's a free agent now.
No, he's still there. Osemele?
Kalechi? Really? I thought I saw him on the free agent list.
Oh, I'll check again, but I thought
Hold on, let me check.
How many rounds is this?
While you guys check, let me know because I really don't know where to go with this.
They need a linebacker badly, but all of them
They
are
do. They do. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I still can't believe the Browns' leading tackler was B.J. Goodson.
BJ Goodson is a beast.
Yeah, Kalechi Osemele's a free agent. They could re-sign him. They
need to re-sign him.
Yeah.
I would go interior offensive line. I'd put Tevin Jenkins.
But yeah, you might as well. What else is there in the interior? I'm just curious. I'm not gonna make your pick for you, but I don't see anything there.
I would put Tevin Jenkins at guard. I don't think he's a tackle.
Who else is there at tackle? How did Sam Cosmi last to 31?
Yeah, I know.
Jalen.
honestly, I don't know where to go with this one.
People be sleeping on Liam Eichenberg.
Yeah, people do.
They don't need tackle though.
I know.
Yeah, they don't necessarily
I'm just
need
saying
tackle,
people
but
Dude, is Kadarius Tony still on the board? What?
yeah, take a receiver. Listen.
No,
There's a
Chiefs?
myth. There's a myth that the Chiefs have a million receivers, but they don't. They're going to
Can you-
lose Sammy Watkins. They
Can you-
have Tyreek
they
Hill
are
and no one
gonna
else.
use. They are
Can
gonna
you
lose.
imagine Rondale Moore on the Chiefs?
Oh god, yeah, Rondale
Tyreek
Moore.
Hill and Rondale Moore.
Well, I'll do you one better, Kadarius Tony.
Yeah, that's true.
Kadarius Tony is the perfect mid-range. Like when I say mid-range, I mean like of the field, like intermediate route guy to
Yes.
complement Tyreek Hill. That would be this. Like they need receivers. They have Tyreek Hill and McCole Hardman like 3 times a season. He has a good game.
Yeah, you know what? I guess I'll go with Tony then.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
like,
get into
yeah.
it.
I mean, no, because Sammy Watkins actually, I don't think he's gonna be back with the Chiefs. They're also gonna lose the depth guy whose name I'm forgetting, who Giants fans wanted us to sign
Demarcus
last
Robinson.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna
Demarcus
lose him as
Robinson.
well.
He's a
so.
bum. He's a bum.
In the Super Bowl, he was a bum, but I remember he had a couple 100-yard games.
I don't want it. I don't know. No.
Also, real quick, Diggy, is it just me or do you feel so good for Leonard Fournette doing good in the playoffs?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Ah.
I mean, I don't know what happened to him because
Yeah,
I wanted
me
the
neither.
Giants to
Jaguars
take him.
happened to him.
I don't know what happened to him. What'd you say?
I said the Jaguars is what happened to him.
The Jaguars, like they didn't take out his knees and his legs. He's not the same player at all. All the explosion is just gone. I don't know what. I don't get it.
All right, let's see. What can I pick that would make Tom Brady cry? Alex Leatherwood, a run mowing tackle.
It's Mike up.
Oh,
Damn. Does anybody think that Leonard will be back
Leonard Fournette.
for them?
Leonard
Mm.
Fournette.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, they got Ronald Jones as their starter.
I like
Leonard
Ronald
Fournette-
Jones. He's.
They,
I think
they,
he's.
they just didn't start him in the playoffs for whatever reason, but that's their starter.
You know what? I'm gonna go Joe Tyron out of Washington. He's an edge rusher, I think.
Tryon.
Yeah, Joe Tryon.
Yeah.
Well, I got. Am I gonna have to?
Damn,
scroll
you gotta have
down?
to
Yeah, it's
scroll all the way
97.
down.
97.
Over Boston?
Damn, over all those guys?
Yeah.
You confident?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hey, PFN's doing you
Scroll
dirty,
back
man.
up, Pup. Scroll back up, Pup.
Jason Owe, Bosham still there. Ronnie Perkins at 47. My God, this website is horrible.
You know what? I take Jason away.
Okay. I like that.
I like Owe.
that pick too, yeah.
In my first in my first mock that I did NFL wide, I had Owe going there. Yeah,
The first time I looked at Oweh's film, I had a 3rd round grade on him.
really. What happened since?
I haven't looked at his film yet.
Now I have a 2nd round grade on him. I mean, I
No,
don't.
going last pick in the first isn't exactly too far off from that.
Yeah, I'm
It's
looking
pretty
at my
much
notes
second
and
round draft pick.
I don't know why. I mean, everything I have here is positive, but I don't understand. I mean, I think I didn't like his first step. I don't like his athletic traits. I didn't like his first step, and I didn't like his bend.
Craig Rousseau looks like a chihuahua coming off the line.
Greg Rousseau, just like Pet said, Greg Rousseau is literally a giraffe. Imagine you get a giraffe, an elephant, and then those stilt walkers in the circus, and you push them down the hill, and you tell them stop running, and they're just trying to stop, like the Flintstones.
This is the perfect way of saying this. He looks like the ring chick crawling on all fours.
Oh, God. The ring.
So let's run it back. Let's run one more. Let's go. Select all. Are we doing 1 or 2 rounds this time? Just keep it at 1.
Let's do 1. If we do 2, I'm going to have to leave after the
That
first.
was a wicked googly. That was
Yeah, just do one.
I know what Joel's referring to there.
Just do one.
What?
Because
do
I don't know why.
Let's
There's
go
a
7.
debate going on in the chat about cricket and baseball. And I'm not even arguing like cricket is better than baseball. I'm just like I mentioned, I watch it because like I'm from Guyana, South America, and it's like the sport there along with soccer, and now are arguing about it. I see Jay Birdman saying baseball's king: Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Morocco, Venezuela. Very popular in Canada, Mexico, Colombia,
baseball is
Panama, South Korea. I disagree with the Australia one because literally the best people at cricket right now for like the past 25 years have been Australia. They're like world champions, repeat every single time, and they got the Big Bash going down there as well.
Yeah, my family loves cricket. I'm Jamaican, so they
word, yeah, it's like it's pretty. I don't think people grasp how popular it is outside.
Like cricket games, they go on too long for me though. It can go on for literally days.
That's why you're thinking about test matches. That's why I love the 2020. They're like an hour and a half long, 2 hours.
I don't mind cricket. I just despise soccer.
Why? What's wrong with soccer? Is literally, isn't it like the world sport?
It's boring as hell, man. One score a game? Hell no.
It kind of has something to do with every time I try to go to the football field to play, there's always people playing soccer.
My God. That happens
across from me, bro.
I know. Oh my God.
The park across from me, I can never actually go to the field. There's always a game going on, bro.
Let me tell you that. Remember, Kush, remember that
playing football.
Kush, remember that park I was telling you about where all like the celebrities go to, like Destroying goes to, and Carlos Williams and all that stuff? That field over there, there's 6 football fields. Every time I go over there, it's full with either kids or grown adults playing soccer, taking up the whole damn field.
That's how it is everywhere.
I said, oh my God, nobody can play football around here, man. You're playing this damn soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man.
And I see that, Jay. True, they do like their baseball as well. New Zealand too is a big cricket place, man, and parts of Europe. It's pretty popular outside the U.S. Like South America, the Caribbean, in terms of like the West Indies. For those who don't know, that's basically Caribbean countries that used to be ruled by the British.
Yeah,
of course, Britain,
South
Africa, the Middle East.
When we play football, the people at the field probably think we're crazy. They're just relaxing playing soccer, and then all of a sudden, me and my dad go, and I'm running into him practicing my trucking.
Jesus. It's only members football talk with Benny. But this is gonna be the last one for tonight anyway. I only got limited time tonight, and we'll go in reverse order. So Diggy up, Diggy, you're up.
Oh man, where should we go? What about that tight end out of Duke?
Yo, is TJ Ramming coming out, bro?
Kyle Trask, go Kyle Trask.
Where's TJ Ramming, bro? TJ Ramming out of Duke. Daniel Jones is #1 receiver, bro.
All right, just send Trevor Lawrence to go be overrated there.
Now
I said be overrated. Okay.
We'll send him to plant his feet on a bootleg.
Nate says, "Are the
go tell him to plant his feet on the bootleg."
Go get him to get run over from behind when he tries to set his feet.
He said, "Are the content creators going to meet up this summer and get 2-hand touch game going?" There was whispers.
Isn't there like a
yes, there was.
Isn't there a 6 feet rule?
Yeah.
Well, because I said something about that like way back when we were supposed to meet up for a football game for actual NFL game. I was like, man, let's play like a content creator football game in the parking lot or something. Oh my God! But hey, man, I would definitely be down for that, man.
Well, Nate, I got no knowledge of it, but I guess there was at one point. I'm guessing it's probably gonna happen maybe next year more than anything.
Yeah, that's what I say. Isn't there a 6 foot rule? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Is there a 6 foot rule, bro?
Well, we're in Florida, so we don't care about anything down here.
I saw you tweeting about a flag football game. I was like, yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, we don't care out here. We got the regulation is in the contract, but even the refs don't wear no damn mask. Nobody.
No, instead of wearing regulation flags, you're gonna have to wear 6 foot flags. That way, you're definitely legal.
Oh, man.
It's worse in North Carolina with that stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead, KB. You got number 2.
Oh, I got number 2. All right. I'm gonna take Zach Wilson.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Zach Wilson.
Tua needs a weapon. Let's go Trayvon Grimes.
Scroll.
Are you really gonna take him?
Nah.
Yeah.
Do it. Nah.
Oh God.
Let's go. Jamar Chase.
Okay. Joe.
Oh,
switching it up here.
No, I think Atlanta's still. They're going to look for. They're going to look for a quarterback too. They're probably going to look at Trey Lance or Fields. Give me Lance.
Thank you. Justin
Lance.
Fields is overrated. I'm saying it right now. Justin Fields is overrated.
I'm going to agree with Bad Dog. I don't like Ohio State quarterbacks. They just
Dwayne
never pan
Haskins
out.
is the GOAT.
Oh, I
The
can't
GOAT.
do it.
How do you not like Cardale Jones, Joel?
The GOAT.
Really?
Yo, KB, I said use a flood shit. but I'm most likely moving down there. Okay, that's cool, Pat.
Mike.
Well,
The
this
Steelers
is
are
easy.
already
And they
regretting
should.
There
Yep.
you go.
Let's go.
Mike
The
is on
Steelers are
money.
already regretting signing Haskins, and he hasn't even touched
Yeah.
the field.
I got the Eagles.
Don't.
Take the worst player on the board.
Trayvon Grimes. I will go Kyle Pitts, to be honest.
Please send Trayvon Grimes to
Wait a minute.
Philadelphia.
Isn't there a kicker on that board somewhere?
There's no long snapper on the list.
I'm going Justin Fields.
Huh?
Woo!
I went Justin
I'm gonna
Fields.
say it right now. I would be scared of Dallas Goedert and Kyle Pitts on the Eagles.
Who's
Really?
throwing to them?
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I went Justin Fields. But yeah, go ahead, Diggy. You got
Based
7.
on week 17, Nate
You got
Sutfield, apparently.
Let's see who's here 7. I'm gonna go Devontae Smith.
That's cool.
You guys are lucky I don't have the Giants pick because Kyle Pitts will be going to the Giants.
Wait, you're a Kyle Pitts guy now?
I'm not a Kyle Pitts guy, but I'm not an anti-Kyle Pitts guy.
Yeah,
And I like to troll the Kyle Pitts hater.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, KB.
I like Kyle Pitts. He's not on the
All
Giants.
right, here. So with Carolina on the board and literally they have no quarterback, I'm going to have to take. No, I want to.
Kyle Trask. No.
I want to. No, I want to take my guy Mac Jones.
At 8?
Mac Jones.
No. I because I was gonna take like a Justin Fields, but nobody's on the board and they need a quarterback, man. And what can I say?
I would go.
But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Caleb Farley here. I know Pitts are probably the better option, but I'm gonna take Caleb Farley because
That's what I was gonna say because they don't have a tight end, do they?
This is my pick.
Oh, is
right?
Nate going out? Peace, Nate. I didn't even peace.
Yeah, peace, Nate.
See you later, Nate.
Is this my pick?
Peace out, Nate.
Is this my pick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shock the world. Give me Mac Jones.
At 9?
No way.
No.
Oh.
Let's see. Surtain.
I'm not even joking. I would have taken Matt Jones to the Panthers.
I don't like Drew Lock either.
You're that high on him, Diggy? I mean, I love him, but
Mac Jones is better than Teddy Bridgewater. Like,
Patrick T.
hell yeah. Oh hell
Patrick T. I think I might answer Diggy that thing to Diggy and just saying there's a reason for the Waddle falling right now. Go ahead there, Joe.
All right.
It's just every draft Waddle falls to the Giants.
I'm going to do a Jerry Jones pick here because it's something he'd do. Take Micah Parsons.
Oh man, was Sean Lee gone? And
I would go Trayvon Grimes.
And Van Der Esch always hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me Parsons.
That makes sense. It does make sense.
Mike, come on. This is a no-brainer, bro.
Come on, Kyle Pitts. Trayvon Grimes.
I hope Gettleman and Judge pick Kyle Pitts because
you know for all those Barkley haters, let's go Najee Harris to give them their wish.
Oh god,
that would be hilarious.
Ace07 says, I don't think the Eagles are dumb enough to make the same mistake and pass on a receiver like Smith or Waddle. They need to receive more than QB Hurts exists for them. Ace, that is very true. But like literally every other mock we've done over the past couple of weeks, we've always mocked the receiver for them. So that this was for a little bit of just the sake of
switching it up. Yeah, we're just switching it up.
Yeah.
Try to keep you guys interested.
Imagine how ironic it would be if they went back to North Dakota State for a quarterback.
I know. If they got Trey Lance, yeah.
Who's up now, actually? Me? Oh, I think it's me. Oh, it is me.
Yeah.
So 49ers. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go QB this early with Mac Jones. What are the other 49er needs? Let's take a look and see. This man said fullback. Guard. Oh, they do need corner. Surtain's gone. Is Farley available?
No, I took him.
Oh, you took Farley. Wow.
I'd go Slater. They're losing Trent Williams.
No.
Don't
Trent
take
Williams is
another. Don't
gone.
take Quiddy Pay, man. Don't take another freaking defensive
Trent
lineman.
Williams is gone. I'd go Rashawn Slater.
If they were to take Quiddy Pay in this draft, wouldn't that be like 5 straight first round picks going to defensive linemen?
Yeah, it would be 5.
Yeah.
Oh my
I would
god.
go Trent Williams is leaving.
Yeah, I'm thinking between
Well, listen.
tackle and edge right now.
No, Rashawn is still there.
Listen, you should just take the bum out of Virginia Tech that they think is better than Rashawn Slater, so I can get Rashawn Slater to protect Justin Herbert.
The bum.
Yeah, the bum.
Why what do you have against
man.
Darisaw?
I just think that he moves in slow motion.
That's Rashawn Slater to me.
I think it's the other way around.
Rashawn Slater is the
I
most.
think Darisaw can handle the speed rushers.
I think Rashawn Slater looks slow
tackle
because I think he looks slow because he has short arms.
When
He
not
handled
only
Chase
that,
Young.
I just think his frame is just too, I guess, too big. Looks too big on his frame.
I don't know.
He
Yeah,
handled.
Dig, you are up though, Diggy. So does that mean you're not gonna take Darisaw?
I will take Darisaw though. I will.
But I will
This man said,
grab
"Yo,
me Darisaw."
Darisaw is straight trash, but I will take him though."
I would have gone Trayvon Grimes.
He's the good kind of trash.
He's a good.
Go ahead there, KB.
All right, so we have the Viking. Quiddy Pay was taken. No, it was Kyle Pitts last time. So I'm
Quiddy
gonna
Pay
take.
needs to go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Quiddy Pay. If Quiddy Pay was taken the last round, I would have switched it up, but I'll take Quiddy Pay here.
Dang it, Joel! You took my player. All right.
Hey,
15 with the Pats.
I was gonna go Parsons here, but okay, let's see. Give me Mac Jones.
This is a no-brainer.
No, I think they're gonna stick with Stidham. Go Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
making Kush work there.
That's what I was gonna say.
Steady.
Kyle Pitts.
Yo,
Steady.
Stiddy is the guy, bro.
oh,
Who's next? It's Joel, right?
yeah. Logan took my guy.
You're gonna go Pitts to Arizona?
Dude, they've already got Hopkins. I mean, they got a decent O-line. It's not the greatest.
Their
However,
defense
Tyler.
needs a lot.
Yeah, but you know what? You put Pitts on there with Hopkins, that's a nightmare, especially for that offense. The way he runs that, Pitts is like excel in that offense.
that would be
Yeah.
the Kelsey and Hill, except to be like more Kelsey and well.
that. I mean,
Yeah,
give me J.C. Horn, cornerback.
Yep.
People be sleeping on him.
Yeah,
Mike.
they need
I'm
secondary.
gonna
So great for
take,
to replace Cleveland for.
I'm gonna take Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I like that.
Then I got the Dolphs. Who did the Dolphs take? They took
The
Jamar.
Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
The Finns.
Exactly. I've heard the Fins, but not the Dolphs.
My man said the Dolphs.
Man,
Oh, Squish the
who do I
Fish is
know?
huge.
Well,
up
the
here.
left. We call them the lefties.
The Zigglers.
The Zigglers. Hey, yeah, Diggy, you did watch WWE 2 at one point. Let's see. I want to go Harris, but we did that last time around. They have offensive tackle there as well, edge, safety.
I was gonna say something quick. Even LaDainian Tomlinson agrees with me.
LaDainian Tomlinson agrees with you? What?
I've never met LaDainian Tomlinson. He did a video. Javonte Williams has a chance to be the best running back in this class.
He is the best running back.
This draft class.
Javante.
That is.
Javonte Williams is a beast.
I said glass class.
UNC running back Javonte Williams. He's going to go in like the second round. I think.
Yeah, they have him
Michael Carter and
think
Javonte Williams is scary.
I'm going to still go Najee, though, for this one.
I
That
like
brings
it.
up you at 19 there, Diggy.
19. Let's see what we got on the board.
Mac Jones, baby.
Rashad Bateman. That's where we're going.
Mm.
I don't hate
Derek.
Washington. I just pity him.
KB.
All right. 20th pick. Damn, you would have took my guy, Diggy.
Is Mac Jones still on the board?
He is.
That's
but-
disrespectful.
Yeah, he is. And Mr. Trubisky is a free agent. You know what I gotta do?
Mac Jones, baby.
Mac Jones.
But then Kadarius Tony's on the board, and then
Mac Jones, baby.
But I don't care. I gotta say my guy,
Mac
Mac
Jones.
Jones, baby. Let's go.
Like I think he should go around this if he goes in
All
the
right,
first round. Like right
Hey,
around
he
you know
would-
his name is
no.
actually Michael. His name is actually Michael
His name is
Jones.
Yeah.
Michael. What the hell? Nobody. Oh,
Yeah.
his name Mike. That
Exactly. That's what
bastard
I'm saying.
changed his name.
That's
He
what-
changed his name to Mac because he didn't want to hear Mike Jones. Who? Mike. Damn,
Jones.
man. For those of you guys that don't know, the actual it's called Mike Jones. The damn song and the guy's name. All right,
Mhm.
but that's why we say Mac Jones. But his name is Michael. He screwed it up, man.
exactly.
He really screwed it up. That bastard.
All right. I think I'm gonna go. I would go defense here. I would go Barmore, but I'm gonna go Kadarius Toney to replace Ty.
This man Justin really said Mac Daddy. Oh god.
Why
Bro.
you say it out loud, bro?
When JoJo said
The
Joe,
emojis.
Why do you put the sweat in the emoji?
Yeah, the sweat emoji. That's what I'm saying. Yo,
This
that's
man said it.
hilarious.
This man said it's getting hot in here.
when Joe, when
See
Joe,
you, Jay.
when,
Thank you for
when
tuning in.
JoJo said Jones is our guy, he meant Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
23. That's Joe.
Oh man, the Jets. Oh,
They got
Yeah.
Zach Wilson.
oh, they took quarterback.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think they go Etienne.
You think they take Etienne?
Either Etienne or a tackle, in my opinion. I think it was a tackle. They go Cosme.
All right, yeah, but the thing is, the Jets really don't have a weapon. But what wide receivers
Wait,
are left?
I just realized why is no. I just realized
Ojolari's there. Ojolari.
why does
Huh?
nobody ever have the Jets taking a receiver?
I usually have him taking a receiver.
What receivers are there? How about for the Jets?
You still got Marshall Moore.
Mm.
Wait, did Marshall
Oh,
gone?
no.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
Marshall's gone.
Yeah, so you still got more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't
That's
take
too
Marshall
high.
more that
Yeah,
high.
that's definitely too high of a pick to take, though. So probably. Oh, go
They
back
don't-
all.
I would probably go Etienne, but I wouldn't mind tackle either.
That's what I'm thinking. Going tackle
Yeah, they need
because
to
that
imagine Becton and Cosme on the edges.
Leatherwood's there.
He's a run mauler.
Yeah, he is. You know,
Everybody
trying to.
off about Mac Jones, Daddy Mackey.
Yeah,
What the hell?
Ew.
I'm thinking Cosme's going to fit better.
Yeah. People be sleeping on Eichenberg though, and I don't like it.
Is he?
His whole
I don't-
board
I-
is sleeping on Eichenberg.
So Cosme goes to the Jets. And then it's Mike here with the Steelers.
Okay. Go to the needs.
I can tell you right off the bat,
Is-
interior
O-line.
line.
Yeah.
I know that, but I was thinking, do they need edge rusher?
No,
Because don't
unless they
they-
lose. Unless they lose. What's his name?
Well,
Forgetting his name.
Watt's coming back.
Bud Dupree.
Isn't Bud Dupree
Oh, yeah.
on? Isn't Bud Dupree a
But
free
you
agent?
know what?
Yeah.
But you know what? They may lose Connor in free agency.
Well, they also lost Villanueva too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
need
that's
everything.
Yeah.
They need all kinds of offensive line.
Screw the
yeah.
Steelers.
Their center retired too.
Yeah. You know what?
He retired?
Give me
Yeah.
the center retire Pouncey. Damn.
It really be like that, Mike. It really be like
Man.
that. It's
I
tough.
would go, how is
What
Elijah
team
Vera
does
Tucker
he
still on the
play for?
board?
All right, give me Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah, I'd probably go.
Yeah,
AVP
that's a
here.
good pick. Good pick.
I'm back again with the Jags. Didn't I pick for the Jags last time?
Yep. No, I picked for the Jags.
No.
Well,
No, we went
you
up.
had the last time you had the Jags for the first pick. Cause
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. Who'd you go last time then, Diggy?
For the Jags,
Yeah.
I think I took. I don't think I had this pick.
Sure. well,
So that's what I'm
Trevor
saying. I
Lawrence
think I had the
yeah.
Jags, and I probably went Nick Bolton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you did. You
For
did
the
take Nick Bolton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the sake of parity, I'm not gonna do that. Let me look at their needs. Obviously, QB, which they got, tight end, edge, linebacker. I still don't think edge is a need. What do you guys think about going corner here?
Who?
Let me look at who's available.
For the
That's
What about
Samuel.
Asante Samuel?
I wouldn't be mad with that pick.
I'd go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. With CJ Henderson, that'd be crazy.
Asante, yeah, I'll go Asante Samuel. I think it's the only time I've had him go in
Mix
the first
it
round.
up, yeah.
I like it.
Go ahead there with the Browns, man.
Browns, I usually give them an edge. I'm not going to continue to have to pick Rousseau. So I'm going to take Ojulari because I think he's a top 20 prospect.
Oh, yes. I love Ojulari. I love Ojulari.
I know who I would have gone.
I was just watching film on him today.
I would go with Barmore.
You got the Ravens there, KB.
All right, so let me check out the receivers. I really can't see. Well, you could go edge, but no, I'm not taking Rousseau here.
Yeah, you can't have 2 5'8" receivers.
Right. Oh man, damn. Yeah, I can't. There's no way I'm taking around them more here. All right, go back to edge, please, sir. Oh God.
Go Rousseau, man.
God, I don't want to go Rousseau, man.
Don't go.
Who's left for receiver? Oh no, it's Moore, right? Yeah.
No, just more. All right, I'm going Osai.
I would go Trayvon Mohrig.
Yeah, that's possible too. I usually have him going to the Saints.
I totally forget about the safeties. I totally forget about safeties.
All right, I'm up. Let's see. This could be. Can I see linebacker real quick, please?
Bolton's still there.
Yeah, let's go. Bolton or Zayvon Collins. Let's see.
I think Bolton is a match made in heaven.
I think he's a better fit for them. Yeah, let's go Bolton.
The thing is, we don't know what the Saints will need because they're going to have to cut a whole bunch of people.
The Saints need to cut their entire starting lineup.
That is very true.
Cam Jordan is probably going to be playing on a different team.
Yeah, that's what I said. I definitely think he's the first candidate going.
Packers there, though.
Oh man.
Packers.
They could use a linebacker. They could use a cornerback. They definitely need a wide receiver. Oh.
I would go Moore.
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers will flip a lid.
Yeah.
I want to scroll and I can't.
It's funny how someone wins the MVP throwing the ball and everybody says he doesn't have enough help.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hilarious.
Where are we? 29. That wide receiver.
I mean, would you be mad
true.
if he does get like a Rondell Moore as his second target?
Yeah, I would because I hate Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is kind of a
You don't like Aaron? You don't like A-Rod, man?
What linebackers are on the board?
You don't like discount double check?
I would go tackle. Isn't Bakhtiari gonna miss more than half the season with a torn Achilles or something?
Yeah, but their defense is so weak on but
Did you see the way their corners? Their corners are trash.
Yeah, they do need corners. But I don't see the value here though.
I don't think there's value. Look at the cornerback. I don't think there is.
Maybe Stokes.
Well, I would go Melanfu, but
I think he could creep into the first round. Melifonwu.
Yeah, Melifonwu. What was
so it's a toss-up for me between linebacker and cornerback. We're on this one, so go with Melanfonwu.
I would go secondary. What was his name who gave up that Hail Mary at the end of the half in the championship?
Everybody.
I think that was Kevin King.
Kevin King is trash, dude.
So yeah, Mike, you got the Bills.
I know who I would take here. Is ITN?
Yeah. They also could go Pat Fairmouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, their offense is one-dimensional. I think they need a running back.
I mean,
they just drafted a running back last year.
Yeah, that's true.
Zach Moss. Yeah,
Zach Moss.
Give me Pat Fairmouth.
I like it.
Damn it, Mike! I want this guy to slip to the second. I don't want any.
Even if he did, he wouldn't last to 42.
Yeah,
I feel like the Jags would take him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the Chiefs, and I had the Chiefs last time as well. Somehow, some way, I ended up with the Chiefs and this guy right here, the Jags.
Well, that's because you know what you're doing.
In the words of PFF, are the Chiefs ready to move on from Patrick Mahomes? Take Kyle Trask.
yeah, PFF is ridiculous with all the damn. Stupid articles.
Do they need anything on the defensive side of the ball?
Linebacker.
Is Wyatt Davis still on the board?
No.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
he is.
think,
Isn't
Yeah,
he?
he is.
He is.
Yeah,
that
but
was
they
last
need
draft.
they
That
need
was last
linebacker
draft.
more than anything though.
that's
I
true.
really feel
Yeah,
like-
their defense is. It's okay.
That's the case.
Like, can
They
we
just-
name one Chiefs
Balance.
linebacker?
That's a good question, bro.
Damian Wilson, former Cowboy.
So they got Xavier Collins,
Former
there.
Cowboy.
I think that's it.
And you're ending it off with the first tier, Diggy.
Oh, let's see. Gregory
And-
Rousseau is going to get to play with his comp, the next JPP. Gregory Rousseau is the next JPP.
I could see that.
And
Send him to
that's
Tampa
what
Bay.
I was gonna say that.
Send him to Tampa Bay.
If he falls, I could.
People
That's a pretty good
comparing-
first round right there.
I like that. Different
Yeah.
when I like it.
They're just both freak athletes, and it's
Let me tell you, man. The actual NFL draft is gonna be nothing like our mock drafts. It's always different.
We're just doing
Always.
this for fun.
So
Yeah.
who
But
knows?
hey, man,
First round could end up like that.
shout out to Nikki for tuning in, Viz Ed for tuning in. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody tuning. We're about to end it right now.
nice.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, Big
I
Boom,
know, I
the
know.
Bronx, Jan Dawkins, Patrick T, everybody in here. Too many people to name, and thank you for the members for tuning in. It was a members stream. I'll probably do one of these next month as well, or maybe it'll be this, maybe it'll be a different type of member stream. But want to get you guys involved. And shout out to Diggy and KB for coming on, man. Any last thoughts, guys?
Trayvon Grimes going to be the greatest receiver of all time.
Man,
Manscaped, it's your best friend.
Yes, I completely forgot
Yeah.
about that, guys. Use the Manscaped code.
Use the Manscaped code.
20%
That wasn't
off.
trolling. That wasn't
I need.
trolling.
Thank you. I need 10 people to use that so that it becomes a legit, like, permanent thing, guys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
go ahead and use it. And
I'm
I
not your
appreciate
guy.
it a
I'm
lot.
not your guy.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.
But yeah, that's it for now. We're out.